I make that bitch say diamond, I make that bitch say diamond, she look like a diamond, she look like a diamond, girl gon' get this cash from me, girl gon' get this cash from me, say something, say something, say something. Shawty, what you gon' do on this pole? Shawty, what you gon' do on this pole? Shawty know that I'm about to lose all control. Shawty know that I'm about to lose all control. I'ma throw this money, yeah, I'ma shut this door. I'ma throw this money, yeah, I'ma shut this door. Shawty know when she come in, then she gone. Shawty know when she come in, she can't go home. Yeah, we locked in, yeah, we locked in. Hella me in the building. Hella got cash coming out the place, busting out the plastic. This shit's all amazing. Let's go. She doing flips like gymnastics. They bet she going crazy. I gave that bitch some chances. Let's go. She been sucking all night, and she love the dirty sprite, so let's do it. I'ma pour up for you, I'ma make some rock for the crew. Let's go. All my bitches, yeah, they boom. So if she bad and bougie, let's go. I make that bitch say diamond, I make that bitch say diamond, she look like a diamond, she look like a diamond, girl gon' get this cash from me, girl gon' get this cash from me, say something, say something,
Yo.
say something,
Chat, what up? What up? Hey, do we actually have CPI today? Where's my pop? Yo, chat, we actually have CPI today? Let me open this up. Good morning, everybody. I left. CPI special.
Solid nigga, got more strikes than shit sucker. I shoot at my ex mother. If she going, I'ma fuck across me. Ain't no going back, stuck forever. I don't need you.
Right.
Like I got amnesia.
What up, chat? Chat, do we actually have, let me close this. Do we actually have CPI today? And why is this? There we go. It doesn't say tentative. So I'm guessing we do have it at 8:30. I mean, we'll find out. I think regardless we'll have volume today. Yeah, CPI, core CPI 8:30. And yeah, that's it. And then also flash manufacturing PMI as well, chat. So flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI, and then CPI all today. And then that's the day. Let's see what's up. Yeah, let's see. Chat, let's get into it, man, because we got 9 minutes left till CPI here, but it looks like, chat, we have a lot of potential today to actually move. Because we have a lot of volume from, we had this major push down here from 78. That was on Monday, right? And then you kind of ranged the last 2 days. And then this looks like you have some volume here, right here. This push that came back down to kind of retest the lows there. But I think this was mostly London, right? Because this is like Asian around here. It was in the range, and then London started like breaking out like pre-London. So how much have you moved for the day so far? You have 900 pips for a day already, chat. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you broke yesterday's day low after closing. You can probably say like weak bullish here, respecting these ranges at 41.20. Close respecting that range, and then your next range is like down here, which is this wick fill, right? That's what it shows. So how much more range do you have below here? 4,580 is 300 pips. All right, so let's go down over here. Let me see, where was that daily level? Right here. So 4,373. Which is, why is so many things popping up? Which is 300 pips. Okay, yeah. So I think the only thing that's missing here, chat, is like, I think a bit more of structure. I wouldn't ask for too much structure just because of how major this move right here was. This move coming down right here is pretty major of a push. And on top of that, you kind of did pull back here. Right, so you had this push down, and then you had this, I guess you can say here too. You had this pullback here, right, and then you started to like kind of just range a little bit the last 2 days. But one important thing that it did not do was it didn't really break the previous highs. So if you look at it from this perspective, you're gonna notice that like there's some type of ranges here at like that zone, and this is your support, right? This is the range you're in. But you can see like these candles here are all kind of doing one thing, and they have one thing in common, which is like lower highs, and lower highs, right? So I wouldn't ask for too much today, because you can easily get something like this, a lower high, like respecting these zones before coming back down and retest the lows to continue driving down. So like when I say like I'm not expecting a steep bottom, a steep top wick, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Just like maybe like towards like the next resistance, like amount of resistance. Now I wouldn't say this because that would break. I'll say like here, if you can get that today, and then you hold that zone, and then you come back down and re-break the lows below here, we'll start hunting for positions to continue down towards that that daily range, that daily wick fill. All right, chat, where is it? Yeah, something like that to retest the lows here. Where is the daily low again? Fucking ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, chat. I'll mark that up. Let's go ahead and mark up the resistance here. You got 4 minutes with CPI. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. I think they're expecting numbers to come out neutral, which could be good. 3.1. Yeah, it looks like likely to come out good. High chance to come out good and come out negative. So if you do come out good, then that means gold should continue to rip down, and then there's your daily range fill. It's just the top wicks that we gotta worry about here. Again, the daily candle as well close respecting these zones here, so that's also good too. Right, this is the candle range you're breaking back into. Another thing price can do as well today is it can also print liquidity. So you can also get something like this where price comes out, breaks above, and as long as you hold or you break back below 41.36 afterwards, it's a fake out, right? Otherwise, if it breaks above and then it prints like higher lows on the way up, then that's gonna be called structure. And then at that point, you're like gonna continue a bullish, right, to retest the highs there. So keep that in mind for when the news comes out. It's pretty volatile nowadays. This is a 700 pip range up, but realistically, it looks like on a regular day, this is maybe like 120 pip range up. But yeah, it's pretty volatile right now. Let's mark this up though. I'll mark that up as my resistance. Support, I'll leave it down there. Yeah. I'll leave it right there. 40, 10. 40, 10. And then resistance is 41, 46. Let me just make this a bit smaller. And then we're gonna put resistance like amount of resistance around here. 49.3. I don't think it's too important of a level, chat. I think most important level here is just like between the ranges, but you could get some amount of resistance there. For the top wicks, I think I'll leave it around there. And yeah, we'll leave this here as is, and we'll see how news comes out. Okay. Let me just mark this up on MT5 here. 41, 46, 40, 10, 46. All right. All right, chat. So that's what we'll wait for here. News comes out in about a minute here. So we'll see how that comes out. Let me turn the light on. It's kind of dark in here. News comes out in about 7 seconds here. So we'll see what this does here. I don't know how volatile it's going to be just because you're already moving so much these days. Like this last 1 hour candle was like 200 pips. So let's see what this does. So far, you pushed up what, 100, 150, 200. Yeah, it's making its way up here. Making its way up here. Cool. So let this drop up, chat. See what it does there. But this push looks like nothing about a normal day. That would be crazy. Yeah, this push is like 300 pips. But it looks like it's nothing, right? Yeah. On a normal day, it'll look like on a normal day, this wouldn't look like it did anything. This will look like a 10 pip push. Shy play, chat. What do I want to listen to them? Why do you reckon we'll have volume regards to the CPI? because this is already 300 pips. These ranges are already 230 pips. It's like there's just so much volume already. Like look at this 1 hour range here. This range is like, you know, 1,200 pips. So it's just like already really, really volatile here. It may not have the structure to say that you're like good for a certain direction for the day, but you definitely have volume. For sure there's volume. And all these will go for a rebreak at highs. Yeah, but the thing is like I wouldn't say I'm like bearish for the day, but because you can continue up here and this will just be looked at as a higher low. I think yesterday I was more I think I was bullish yesterday actually. There's a zone at 40.98, but I don't know how strong it is because this can easily pop back up towards like 41.46 here. I think the daily flips around there, but I want to see if price can hold into these lower highs there, and then we can look for just sells below these ranges here. But I haven't had an idea for what get interested yet. I think that play we still take though, like that news rebreak at highs, rebreak at lows. It just depends on the situation. Like today, it doesn't align for that play, right? Today aligns for more so of I'll say continuations. Wick entries are possible, but I'll say more so above here. Like if you're able to come up, because then as you come up and break these highs over here to the left, right, you approach next resistance. Now I'll look for the wick entries here, because from here it's like you can get a fake out or you can get a higher low to continue up. But if I'm expecting a reaction like at a strong zone, I would use these zones up here over like this. I wouldn't take a wick entry here either, because that's just what the 4 flips and breaks at. So it gets a little difficult there. Let's see. Be patient. Be a little patient. We might hit 2K account today. Maybe. I don't know. How much? 35 bucks away. Depends. Depends how much volume there is, but it's close. 1 minute, 5 minute close there. Let's see what else can we get here. Like I think buys are great too if you start forming like structure. So like if you start forming higher lows here, right? Let's say this candle rejects here at like 40.98, and then after rejecting on 40.98, it comes down towards like these zones here, and then from there it starts to re-break the highs, create higher lows, re-break the highs. Eventually above here you can say, okay, cool, like this is pretty bullish now because you have like enough higher lows to continue up, and then you can just take your buys up towards like 41, 46, right? But you do need to see those pullbacks happening to confirm that this is the low for the session, and that you're not gonna just flip and come back down to re-break it on the 1 hour or anything. So that's very important to understand as well. What up, Bizum? What up, Matt? Chris, Crash, Dev, Sam, Nadim, Daniel, AB Bands, Green, what's up? Leeds United Comms, what's up? Mr. CJ, what's up? You're gonna increase to 0.16? No, I'm gonna increase to, I think, 0.14. 0.14 at 2K. What up, Nectar? Hey Don, can you explain how you would look for daily bias? And recently I saw you prone take first initial reaction. Does it import on bias? Yeah, it does, because I'll say bias and structure, because if you have something like this, let's say you're pushing up in price like this, right? Or here, how do I draw this example out? Yeah, so let's say like you're pushing up in price here, and let's say you approach like some type of resistance up here at these zones here, and let's say it's a major zone, right? Let's say it's like some type of strong resistance there. If you're looking for wick entry sells, it needs to be kind of coming down already, so it needs to kind of have that bearish pull. Like if this were to be the structure, and then you start to switch like this, okay, sure. Because at this major zone, this is a decision zone, right? So usually I'd add or maybe a little lower to match it with this resistance here. But if this is a decision zone, there's likely going to be a reaction there. So as you come up towards here, wick entry sells are doable since you're already kind of coming down for the day. However, if this is like coming up bullish and then you approach the resistance, could you still take it? No, because you're probably better off taking what's happening here, right? So basically just like wait for price to just continue making higher highs, and then higher lows could be wick entry buys to continue up with that bias or with that structure, right? Whereas if it was swapped, like if it was like coming down and then like this happens, right? You can take it here, but like what I wouldn't take though is if it breaks above here for buys, like it breaks above that structure, I wouldn't take any wick entries above, because above on the first initial breakout could easily lead to a fake out, because this is like still bearish kind of coming down, right? So it depends on like the like how where the structure is. Like in this case today, wick entry sells are not bad, but you already have this move. You already have this move that kind of came back up to retest the highs, right? So that would have been your wick entry sell idea. That was kind of like yesterday, right? So if you kind of come back up to retest the highs, could you still take it? No, because now it's likely gonna break past that structure zone and continue up towards the next zone, right? What you could take is you can take out the next zone, which is why I think we have something marked up here at like 42.20, something like that, right? Because if it comes straight up here, you're expecting a pullback eventually. But would I take it here? No. Would I take it here? Like this isn't bad. This wasn't the worst, but I don't think I planned for it. So it comes down to like this structure. No, this is not back daily chat. This is just for CPI today. Yeah, flash this 9:45 here. You said it's gonna flip. Yeah, it could flip here, but It's very slow to flip right now. So let's see. It can flip or it can make higher lows, right? I'll say like one thing though. If it does flip, well, I'll be more interested in it once you actually create enough structure. So like this is not bad so far. You have like this being the initial high up here, right? This being a lower high right here. So if you like kind of do something like this, let's say you come down here, you come up, make a lower high, and you re-break the lows there. I'll be interested in taking like the re-break of these lows down here to come down towards the range fill, right? And we could take it before the flip because the flip is down here. So from like 40.67 to like 40.60, right? In this range here. But we need some we need another pop here, another pop, lower high. Otherwise, this is just gonna be a higher low, right? To continue up. So we don't know yet. I have no idea. That's why I'm kind of like just watching it right now. No idea where it wants to go. Let's see, man. You got something here that I kind of like. All right, let's do something else. Does flash PMI really matter? These folds don't really matter, to be honest with you. It's just price action. Don't get too distracted by the folders or like, I don't know. I'm a technical trader, so I'm aware of like what's going on around the world. I'm aware of like the folders, but it doesn't really matter. Like when you're looking at technicals, you're looking at technicals. It's like if you see a resistance, you see a resistance. Like I don't know. It's just, yeah, these folders bring in volume. That's one thing I would say, but does it matter? Not really. Like I'm sure you can trade without. If you focus on just purely price action, you don't gotta worry about any folders coming out. But you have to be aware of them. Like be aware of what time's coming out. But it doesn't really change anything from the price action perspective. It's all the same. It's Friday. Yeah, it's weird how CPI came out on Friday. Usually it's like a Wednesday or something. Or a Tuesday. I think you have I think this US shutdown ends on FOMC. Chat on Wednesday. This should be a crazy day. Unless it's already priced in or something. W1K count ready? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. We profit 1.2K. I'm pretty sure we doubled it already. We just haven't hit the 2K mark because of the withdrawals, which I do gotta make again in 7 days or 6 days. Is it 7 days or 6 days? The 31st, right? So 7 days. So like if I increase my lots and then let's say I withdraw, I gotta decrease it. Or should I wait until I withdraw and then hit the 2K? I'll limit trainers count. I think February, because we got it from 1K to like 1.1, and then we made a withdrawal, and then I transferred to a different account, which is this account. We've just been on this account since. But you can say February, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 7-8 months. $120% in 7-8 months, which is pretty average, I'll say. Yeah, 14% per month. Got a 15 closure, close week bullish. It's that Millie. So you see how like we're starting to form like some lower highs here? Lower highs, lower low, lower highs, right? So this should be able to break the lows there. And then I'll wait for the pullback again, right? So it can pull back to whatever. And then the rebreak of that low could be interesting. If it would be nice though, we can like tap into like these ranges below here. Yeah, around there, around 40.68. And then reject off of there and then pull back up towards like 78 minimum. And then the rebreak of 68 can be sells down towards the flip, the 1 hour flip, which is like a 4 pip range, 5 pip range. So it's not bad. It's getting a little better now. Shit better. Be patient, chat. No rush. Let the chart to move. We'll wait for price to come to you. And then you'll get a position. I think we'll be here till like maybe 10 something. 10, 15, 10, 20, 10, 30. Sabu. The account is moving very slowly though. It should be around 5,000 minimum by now, including withdrawals. Shut your bitch ass up. $5K? You crazy, man. If 5K, I think I have to be risking like maybe like I'm risking like 10% right now, 8 to 10%. I'll say. I think I have to be risking like 40%, man. Which could be doable because I lied, because drawdown is quite kind of wild actually. With the way gold's been moving, I don't know if that's even gonna be doable with the way I trade. Because drawdown's been, we haven't had like consistent drawdown. It happens every once in a while, but like our last time we had drawdown was 100 and then 240, right? And 78, 260, 20, 8 pips, 7 pips. Yeah, I don't know. I think the max I can probably risk while like reasonably scaling is like probably like 25% at most. Like I don't think I can go more than that. It just at that point it just won't make sense. But I think at what's that? 2K. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna increase again at 4K or 5K. But I think at 5K, I'm not gonna wait till 10. At 5K, I'm gonna wait till like maybe 7.5, half of it, and then increase at 7.5. And when I get to 10, increase at 10, and then from 10, maybe 12.5. So we'll just see how it goes. You know? Vodka shots. Oh man. Maybe when the account hits a milli, we'll get a vodka shot together. 1 milli part 2. True, Jay. How's the month going though? This thing did not break the lows, right? It did. I think it broke the lows by a little bit, but that wasn't much. Moving slowly here though. 7 minutes to a 1 hour closure, 4 hour closure. Yo, what's this delay on the YouTube chat? YouTube, can you guys let's do a delay check. Ready? I'm gonna say a number, you guys type it out. Ready? 5. Yo, you're on Zoom. That's not fair. You're on Zoom. No, you can't put a 5 pencil. You're on Zoom. You don't have a delay. Yeah, it's like a 4 or 5 second delay. It's kind of bad. I don't know why it's kind of bad. My apologies. I don't know. But Zoom has no delay. Long time no see, remember me? Pierre IG. Yeah, I think I remember you. Did you change your display picture or something? I usually recognize my display picture, but I remember Isaac. Vivicia. Spaceman Sam, I remember. Oh yeah, I remember now. I do remember now. Kind of. I remember saying that whenever I heard a Pierre in the chat. Dev, what's up? Fuck. What's his name? Is Angry Career Bear here? 40 pip pop down. Yan Hit Lin. Yeah, I remember you, Pierre. Yeah. Early Heartbeat days, yeah. That was like, holy shit, that was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Damn. You're trading. True. Me too here. 6, 7. Get them signed to the signals. Yo, Jay said get them to sign up for the signals. What is algo trading? Basically when you have like a signal bot or not a signal bot. It's like an automatic trading bot. And then it just trades for you. Shadow Band. You remember me? Yes, Ricky Singh, I remember you. You're Multisate? Oh. Ooh. What's up, man? Motesate. Yo, this thing gonna move today? I'm like, yo, I'm a live stream today. Go CPI. You know, maybe we might get some volume here, and we're just kind of ranging in between these ranges. What the hell going on? I'm in a profit stage. That's good, man. In the last year or so, that's very good. That's 1 year of consistency, man. Keep it up. Seems like you got it down. Had a buddy who said he quit his job to trade full time. He lived with his grandma. Every time she turned on the microwave, the Wi-Fi cut out. And motherfucker said that's why his stop loss got hit. Took shorts on the top. Should I let it run? Where was your break-even zone? Where was your trail stop zone? And has it been tapped? If it did tap, did you react off of those zones? Did you move it to break even? Did you trail it? That's your answer. It could be whatever levels you want, but you gotta have a plan, man. You can't get in and then just like, you know, oh shit. Let me go off of how I feel. Don't want to do that. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it. How long you been back to streaming? I never said I was back to streaming. I'm back for CPI today, and then we're gonna enjoy the CPI, and then you know probably back for NFP or something. We'll go from there. Hey, 1 hour opening here, chat. So let me just take a look at this because this is a 4 hour closure. 4 hour candle closed. You didn't really reject off here. Let me remove that for now. 4 hour close, weak bullish. Still bullish candle at the end of the day, so it could easily still come up. But the question is, can it stay up? Because it's a bullish candle that looks like it's respecting these zones here. Like these zones here. So I wonder if you can get a bullish opening, and then as you flip bearish afterwards, you'll look somewhat like this. And then you can probably look to take advantage of the rebreak of that news candle low, like down towards these ranges here. All right, so where was the low? Let's go ahead and mark. Let's go ahead and mark this up right here. And then let's go see, it's right here. Yeah, so you need a bit of volume here, maybe a little lower than where that low is. So yeah, maybe like a top wick towards like 49.6 minimum, and then you probably do want to see price come back down afterwards on the 4, right down towards this 40.70 zone, and then pull back again, and then the rebreak of that low. So it sounds kind of confusing, but basically like it's just this movement, chat. It's just like a pop up on the opening of the candle because it's the 4 hour bullish candle, and then after you tap 96, it has a decision to make, either if it wants to like reject from there or continue to pop up from there. But let's say it does reject from there, come back down below 40.70. I wouldn't take any rebreak of lows just yet. I'll wait for price to again rebreak these lows, right? So 40.70, and then pull back, and then the rebreak of that low will be the move. Right, so it's got some things to do first, a lot, but The faster the move up, the faster the move down could be. And then let's say like you just open up and the 4 account decides to just continue up. It's like it opens up, it taps that zone, and as it taps that zone, it just continues to stay up and continue pushing up towards 41, 46. Cool, it's fine. We'll just wait for price to create structure above. So if this is like your first higher low, which looks like it is your first higher low, maybe aside from this and a little bit here, you have a higher low here. You have some more structure being developed. So if you can get another higher low after breaking above like this, above here can be nice buys for us, right? But you do need to see price 1 break past 96. Your next resistance is around here. So I'm assuming that's a pullback area. And then wick entries, or not wick entries, sorry, the rebreak of the high buys could be above here, right? So it could be anything still. But either way, you need things to form here. All right, but it's not the worst 4-hour closure though. The 15 looks very good here. I mean, to continue up towards 96, looks like you're about to tap it basically. And it's just about what happens there. If you can react there, reject there, how heavy is the rejection going to be, right? All those things matter there. Let me move this down a little bit. 96 could be around here. So yeah, we'll see. Break even is at 93, has been hit. Trail stop loss to break even. Wait, why didn't you trail stops in profit? How many pips you got there? I'm guessing like at least like 160, no? Hey Don, good to see you again. May I ask how you handle those high volume market phases in terms of risk management? Do you lower your lot size or take different stops? I find myself struggling when the market moves as much in a day. Yeah, I think I just try to like, I'm not looking at how much we're moving pips wise. I'm just looking at the structure. Like if I'm being honest here, like go on the 1 hour time frame, like, and you zoom out a little bit, does this look like there's enough structure to pick a direction? Does it look like there's enough structure to get like a solid directional push? And you want to get a solid directional push because those are your most simple trades to take, right? But when it's just in the range like this and there's no like sort of direction, even though in the range is like, even though this range here is like, you know, 900 pips and it's very tradable, it's like, is that the most ideal setup, right? Because if you want to trade it, you're probably saying to yourself like, oh, I can probably just get a quick move in and out within this range, right? Because it's like so volatile. But it's like when you look at structure, it's like you haven't really done much. Like you've been ranging since maybe Wednesday. So I would preferably wait for like a breakout or like some sort of direction to set in, because then once you have direction, it's like a lot more simple to look for ideas. All right, so try to just ignore like how much pips we're moving. Like news candle was 300 and it didn't really do much, right? It was just a pop-up. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing this week, or just the last couple of months since we've been moving this much. I'll be here for a while though, so you kind of gotta get used to it. Like gold just gets more volatile. I remember like when it was like 2023 and I was like, there's no way this is gonna last for this long, right? And then it continued on up until 2024, and then 2025 came and it's even more volatile. So I've just learned to accept that this might be the new normal on gold, at least for a while. All right, pushing up here, that's good. So you tap 96. Let's see if you get a reaction or what happens here. Not much you can really do at the moment. Just be a bit patient. I think we can probably delete something here though. Let me see. Broke the highs and drove 140. Yeah, so I'll say just structure chat. Your resistance, I think, is somewhere here. Maybe right here off of these zones here. So we'll wait to see if price can pull back. Hold that zone at 40.94. And then the rebreak of the highs won't be too bad, my idea. We need that pullback here. All right, cool.
And you say Shot City, and you say Shot City. I'm down with chops in Philly. Nothing really, just a rock.
Silverio.
Listen, yeah.
What's up, man?
Drove to New York with $10 to my name. Brought back a couple platinum plaques on a plane. Brought back the soul shit to change the game. Had a little beef and had.
How would you manage risk if you want to increase your capital as quickly as possible? You shouldn't try to increase your capital as soon as possible, man. You should increase your lots with a certain risk percentage that you stick to. Miracle whip. So basically, I like to risk. Or I've been risking to start. I'll say 8 to 12%. Our last loss is 8%, so 8 to 12%. I'll say. And whenever I increase my risk, I like to keep that same percentage risk. So I make sure my account gets to a certain amount first before I increase my lot. That's why we started off this account with 0.08. I forgot what the original risk was, but we stuck by it. So as the account goes on, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, the risk. And then once it gets to 2K, I increase it again. And then from 2K, I'll let it rock until 4. And I just keep doing that. But I don't like to increase my lots on a daily. I just have a static risk and just let it be. Are you waiting for a sell? No, I'm not waiting for anything at the moment. I'm waiting for price to print some bottom wicks here. For the break of the highs at 40.93 and close at 41.03 with 100 pips to go. Let's go, Alex. 100 pips on a Friday. You're lit. Shit. Better. Buys are in play now? Not yet. Well, for me, not yet. Like what I'm looking for, not yet. I need to see some type of structure forming at 49.3. Otherwise, any given point, this 4 can still flip bearish because it's still close, respecting the previous range, and continue down. Right? Because we're in a range though, so it's like you need to be extra cautious with like what you're taking here and like what direction it's setting. Don't get me wrong, it's moving, right? Like, this 1 hour candle moved like 250, 270 pips already. But I don't think that's it though. I'm pretty sure you're gonna continue to move. We had 2 trades this week though. 2 trades, and we've been getting like 2 to 3 trades a week on average. But this week we had 2 trades, Monday and Tuesday. No trades on Wednesday. No trades on Thursday. Did we trade? No, yeah, no trades on Wednesday and Thursday. Last days got nothing, and today it looks like we could get one. It looks pretty good. What up, Legion? I know I was looking at my the Divas on one chat. Definitely kind of trace like I hate this range. It's not bad. It's okay. The thing is like the only thing I'm a little unsure of is this right here, because this is in this massive range here, like this massive range, but this right here, I'm trying to figure out if it's a higher low to continue up, right? And that's why I'm waiting for these higher lows to print, like these small ones, because the more structured, the more that would be good as a higher low. Or this is a lower high, right? Because this didn't really break the previous highs, right? The previous highs are like up here. So if this is a lower high, this can easily be a lower high to dip down at any given point, right? So if you do dip down and then you hold, what do you get? Higher lows. So then those are the high lows that I'm waiting for the buys up, right? So I just need to see a pullback here. Like if you can pull back to like, you know, 40.91 here, 40.93, whatever, 94, those areas, and re-break the highs, we can look for something. Because then if it doesn't flip bearish and drive down, then what is it doing? Like why did it decide to come down for? Like what was the reason? Right? So if it doesn't flip and drive, then it's a higher low as you re-break the highs, and that should be a confirmation to give you a pop up as a continuation. So we're just looking for some reasoning here. Because this was the middle of nowhere. But then again, I mean, this is a doji on a higher time frame. There was something here being held. Let's see, actually, what is this? Zoom out more. Yeah, like 96 almost be nice here. You can get bottom wick right there. How far are you away here? 109 pips. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, 96. Wait for that. That's also gonna be the break of the structure low here. So let's say chat. Let's say this is the high, right? Let's say this is where it kind of holds at. If it were to come down towards 96, and then this is the high, we'll have a buy stop slash market X above the high. Because above there, you can look to take it up towards 41.46 or whatever, 41.28. But I think today it looks much better than yesterday. All right, yesterday was a little slow. Wednesday was a little slow. Today looks pretty decent. 96. Looking good though. Yeah, yesterday I didn't get anything. I think we sat here till 11 yesterday. Same thing Wednesday. Wednesday we sat here till 11 too. We didn't get much. Today it looks like we can get something between 9 and 10. I also came on late yesterday too.
Sounding all bright on the bandit. With the Cadillac, panoramic, no panties. Old school Chevy 55 granddaddy. Gotta throw some salt on the cause you know I'm getting at it. Throw the fork on it, then put it in traffic. Throw the sauce on it, got it flying out of Dallas. Hope you didn't do it to yourself, that's tragic. Hope you didn't throw away what we established. Hope you went turn your back on your family. Way the nigga look around here, they'll backstab you. Word from your motherfucking brother, young nigga. I just wanna say you happy, I just wanna say you happy. Coming through the cut like a known Grand Reaper. Got to get straight from this, trying to get a little cheaper. Hold on that clip like a doped up needle. To hang on that script, whatever, there's a drink. Known for the bad little bitch.
What else do you have next week? Monday, core double good orders. Tentative though. So that's not for sure. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, FOMC in the afternoon. Thursday, advanced GDP. Friday, Halloween. You got core PCE. True. All trade negotiations of Canada are hereby terminated. High definition glass on my pinky finger. Niggas swimming in the water, no powder. Niggas trying to walk in my shadow. Out the bird on the bezel, I'm a well-known rebel. Told the young nigga free Ben Rockefeller. Told the young nigga free Ben Rockefeller. You can turn this off and I can kick it acapella. Nah, this gotta be propaganda.
Don't go, we went down. Trap house hit bomb with that crack, then we went down. Shout out, don't fuck with these folks. These niggas be telling these days, he telling these days. Known to put a bad little bitches, red bottle. And where your man's at hurt, the feds got.
Oh yeah, how did news come out? Came on negative. I forgot to check news today. All right, chat. Let's see. Can we get a bottom wick to 49.6? No wick entries yet, just because the 4 count can still flip at any given point, right? Although we're able to push past like 49.6 pretty nicely here, like by a lot. Still, I do want to see a higher low. Now, if you start closing like below here, 40.71, then okay, sure. At that point, you can start hunting, but still bullish here. Still looking for buys here. And it'll be nice too, because if this is where you retrace at on the 4 kind of has clean traffic from here on out up until 41.33, which was I think yesterday's NY highs, right? Yeah, yesterday's NY highs. That's cool. Doesn't let it come back to 96. Then it's fine. It doesn't have to. We'll start looking for buys above. Just the price do whatever it wants to do. I'm just planning out what I want it to do. It doesn't have to do it. It's like taps that zone nice. Doesn't. We got some more ideas above the ranges, right? That's like the mindset that you kind of have to have with trading. Doesn't have to do anything, it can just range for all I know. Do you wait after the news or execute before it? Depends on the situation. There are some times where we do execute before, sometimes execute after. There's no like limits. It just depends on how price action is that day and how clean things are looking beforehand or afterhand. Like today, I think after. And there's also news at 9:45, right, chat? Or is it 10? Yeah, 9:45, flash manufacturing PMI. You have some more folders there, so we can get a trade beforehand. If it gets to like 9:35, then no, right? Then it gets a little late. It's not even NYSE open yet, and you have all this volume. I can only imagine what NYSE open plus flash manufacturing PMI is gonna do to price. So you move today like 600 pips. Shit, who knows, man? It could be a crazy day. Where'd you play stops in this case? And would you lower the lot size in this volatility? No, I'll keep the same lots because it's the same stack risk I've been using. And stops have been roughly like 600 pips, 700 pips, 800 pips. Some people got 900 pip stops. It's just below structure. Like I'm not really looking at the pips. I'm looking at structure. So like at what point does it make sense for price to not drive in that direction? Right? At what point is it invalid? Right? So same goes with the trade itself too. Like don't look at the pips. In this case, it's very volatile. Look at like the ranges, right? So in this case here, at what point will you say this thing isn't going to continue up anymore? What makes the most sense? Maybe the flip, maybe down here. So those one or two will be your stops likely, right? But when you look at the pips, it's like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many pips you're moving. And if it's too much pips for you, then decrease your lots, right? If you're not comfortable with it. But you should always be using the most logical stop, not like how many pips can I save here? Because there's no logic behind that. You can do anything. Done. You using 100% your brain to trade? It's too logical. Don't your heart tells you the gold gonna pop up? How do you manage that? No, in my heart I know. In my heart I see it popping up. But my mind tells me that you can still get a higher low. I think that's the intuition speaking. Man, what's up? This is the POC of the range. If it reversed from here, wouldn't it be a sell side? I don't know about sell side because you're still overall bullish. But we can probably look for sells below 5.6 down towards like 33 or something. Yeah, Jay, we got that red folder. Try to be patient, okay? Be patient. And just wait for yourselves, man. Let the selves come to you. Don't force anything. Don't FOMO into positions. Just because you feel like you're wasting your time sitting here waiting for a trade. You feel like, fuck it, man. This guy's just sitting here looking at price drop hundreds of pips, man. Let me just get into position. Make sure it's a clean position. It's a nice position. It's a logical position. And it's not just some random thing that you're taking just because you want to get in and get paid for your time here. Because in trading, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the patience.
People think you're stuck up, but we're all super good friends. It's only natural, I suppose, but we're all super good friends.
The bubbly background is back.
I get the feeling that you're
Bubbly background. Oh, this is my PC. What do you think about 40-64 area? It's too far, but safest maybe with trend line. For what? 64 for what? What's the idea? Aditya. 64 for buys? No, below 64. I mean, it depends on how it comes down. When it comes down, well, it depends on like what time and. But below this 4 kind of low, I mean, you can probably get a reaction zone here. There's something here for a reaction zone, but I don't know what you're looking for. Like, are you looking for like a reaction like this, and that's your move from like buys here to there? Because that makes sense. If you're looking for a buy here to here, then that's too much advanced thinking with no like with not enough confluence. Because if the 4 candle flips bearish here, don't you think it's gonna continue down? Or a high chance, high probable it can continue down? Because if it flips here, it's clean traffic till at least what is this? 63. That's where the 4-hour flips at, right? Or what am I saying? Yeah, 4 flips there, and 4 candle close respecting these ranges. So if it were to flip bearish, it would look something like this. Don't you think at that point there's a higher chance that it could continue down? So why would you want to look for sells or for buys? Unless you're looking for like a first initial reaction, then that makes sense. But this could easily come down because this week from Monday has a major push down, and this is just the range, and this could just continue. So I'm not too sure. That could change though. Like if you come down like this, because I don't know what you're looking for. It comes like this, then it comes like that, then it makes structure like that. Then yeah, eventually you can say, I'll say above here. Not even there, to be honest. Above here would make more sense. So 5 minutes NYC, 2 minutes here. Let's see, you can get a nice 6 tap. A nice 6 tap. So we gotta wait for price to come down 150 pips here, and then wait for price to come back up 260. But that should be enough volume to do that. I was looking for a reaction. Yeah, reaction is good. The reaction is good. Like that is not a bad play at all. But like, if you're expecting like a flip, that's a little difficult. It's a bit less realistic. Cause this must be heaven. I feel nostalgic. Every time I go live, y'all like, yo, this is so nostalgic. Good old days, man. There's no more good old days. This is the day. Like, these are the days. These are the good days. There's no such thing as good old days. When did you enter? I didn't enter anything yet. I'm just waiting here still. No trades yet. This is a good day, G, with the 45 months. Old days are old days, they ain't coming back. Yeah, old days are old days. Old days are past. We gotta make new moments. What 5 months? Who else has a badge though? So real tier 1. Sheesh. Hold on, chat. Don't be doing all this yet because I'm not like streaming daily, okay? So don't waste your money on a badge. Join Divas 01. Hey, so we're gonna get a 96. NYC, go down. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, bottom wick first here. No volume has picked up yet. Let's wait a bit. Give it some time. I wonder if If it comes up towards 41.44 and it rejects there, we can look for wick entry buys. But I need to come up towards 41.44. So either way, if it comes up here, it's fine because first initial reaction afterwards could be some wick entry buys for you. I'm guessing probably around here. And then from there, you can look to take it to retest the highs. Does that make sense, chat? So probably some like, let price come up, right? And it pulls back, leaves a wick. Wick entries could be here. And then you're expecting price to kind of re-break the highs and continue driving. Basically, something like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And you get a reaction. All right, let's say towards like here. Yeah, reaction, and those are wick entry buys to kind of come back up to retest the highs and continue. You could put your TP somewhere else, but I think a pretty safe TP would be like just to retest the highs, like 120. If it comes up without coming down first. But I need to see a tap 41.44 then. That's when I'll start applying wick entry buys. Because it's still too close to the 4-hour flip here. Because we can't apply it here. Like you could put it at 96, but you can easily just pop straight through below there. Probably gonna wait for news though. You have 10 minutes to news. And after news here, 9:45 and 10 could be something.
I still get lost in that. I know your maintenance so high.
Phasing market moves video or phasing right now? Good question. We are in the range phase. You're dropping this or a playbook? I am dropping. I wanted to drop the playbook, even though the Discord won. I'm dropping the playbook. Both are gonna drop eventually, but what's coming first? Probably the playbook. Sells on the previous low. If you're flipping, probably get a drive, yeah. But I'm gonna wait for news in 15 or in 10 minutes. I don't think it's a bad idea. What's your R normally? I don't know. Our last trade was like, we got 40 pips and we risked like 600. So what's the RR? 0.051. Yeah, something like that. I don't have an RR. I don't believe in RR. I believe in price action. I believe in market structure. I believe in having a logical stop. I don't believe in like risk to reward. I think the risk to reward shouldn't be like the risk to reward, how much you're risking in terms of pips. I think risk to reward should be more of like, what's the probability of this trade playing out? So like, if you're looking at my risk to reward for every trade I take, it's a 9-to-1 or something probably, because I'm looking for only high percentage setups, right? So this is my risk. My risk really here is this, so like this, because if we're only taking 9% setups, right? That's how it's gonna look. But this being chances of it playing out, and this being like chances of it not playing out. So that's how I look at risk to reward. But I don't look at it as like, this is how many pips and this is how many pips. I think that's just adds a lot of noise. Does that make sense? So it depends. Like it's sometimes our original stock could be 600 pips, but our managing point could be 300. Well, in these ranges, just depends. But it's never static. Here, this is for you, Pencil. No, not this song. If it works for you, it works for you, but it's not for everybody. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Like my strategy is built for me, right? And I just shared experience, and whatever people pick away from it, people pick away from it. I'm sure there's that should be for any strategy though. Like just pick the goods of everything. Take what you like, you know, leave the rest, and just continue doing that. But I trade for myself for him. She should go long. Hey man, wait for news. You have a major folder in 10 minutes. Okay? Flash manufacturing PMI. And flash services PMI. I think they're expecting numbers to come out negative 51.9 over 5.2, and then 53.5 over 54.2. So could be interesting. Let's see if we can get a tap into 9.6 here. Oh, John, I'm gonna get some water. Give me a second. Yeah, 96. 96 chat. 96 might be tapped here. Somebody said you cannot get a 96. Just about to tap 96. Not too sure what happens from here though. But we got the minimum requirement. So let's see if we can come back up to re-break the 4 later on or not. And also when it does, if it does re-break the 4 highs again, we're not gonna take the first initial break. We're gonna wait for price to make a high, pull back a little bit, and then take the re-break of that high. So not the first initial reaction. Wait for something like this. A high, pull back, and then wherever that high is, that's the re-break. So that one could be anywhere. It doesn't have to tap anything for a bottom wick. But this one does. This one I do want to see 96.30. Or yeah, 99 minimum. Minimum 99. Same zone sub. Yo, chat, don't mind this. I want to do a test for the channel because I changed something in the bot, in the signal bot yesterday, and I want to see if it pings the actual thing now. Let me just put a buy stop here. Don't take this. No, it doesn't ping. Fuck. How do I add that then? Damn. I thought I fixed it.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future.
You came close to 96 here. Came down to 99, right? Tap that zone instead. It could still come down again. You have news in 2 minutes here, so let's see how that comes out. And after news chat, be prepared because we can get some positions after news here. But again, like, just be patient because you can still come down for a day. This is a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. It's still being respected, right? This can just continue to drive all the way down. So that's why, like, the key of waiting for like these higher lows to form are very important, because then as you get more higher lows, your price will start shifting and you'll start seeing it continue to push, and you continue to push to mirror the moves here on this week. But those higher lows were missing, right? But now you have something a lot better than earlier. So let's see. If it comes up and breaks the highs, yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna come up towards like 21, 27, and then we'll wait for a pullback from like 27 down to 22 or whatever, and then take the re-break at 27 up. And the 4 can still flip here too. So remember, like, see how it's coming down? It's like, if it comes up again, why is it not coming down here? What's the reason? Right? Because the 4 kind of shows that it should flip. But if it doesn't, what's the reason? Those are your buys in. Where'd you put the thing? I think we'll put it off of maybe the current 4 of lows. 550? I'm guessing. Because I don't know where else we can put it. Maybe 57. And then managing point could be like it's 97. Let's go, Jay. 50% on the flip. Okay, so it came down again, but only to 98. News came out here. Let's see what happens. Should pick up. It's up to price now. Everything that we need is required already, so it's just up to price to print. Either if it continues to push down below 98 or re-break the highs of 26.
11. Keep the shit open like 7-Eleven. We at the house, I got 7 to heaven. They think I'm satanic, I keep me a rebel. Lil' shorty a therapist, Papa and Sid. She ushered my way, then she started confessing. I know it's at stake, I'm screaming free Jeffrey. Connect, collect calls right off of the celly. Gave her the blues, not talking about belly. Don't keep it sincere, I go Machiavelli. I got the juice now, it's heavy. Always on tea time, been ready.
You see this? See how it's kind of like came up a little bit, made a lower high. It's still holding. So this has to break in order for this to rip. This high here, still holding. It's in the mini range. But these are considered lower highs still. What up to Mew? We're coming back live for FOMC. I don't think I'm coming back for FOMC, but NFP I'll be here. When's NFP? First week of month? Yeah, I'll be here for November 7th. I think the last NFP wasn't really an NFP because there was a government shutdown. But I think this next one would be. So 2 weeks. I'm dropping videos, chat. Just watch the videos. Watch the videos, you know? Why not be here every day? Man, because I gotta lock it in. Trav. Hey, the industry might replace Travis Scott with Yeet though. The Puppet Masters. I prefer Trav, but that's just how the game goes, man. You get old, you get washed, and then you get replaced by somebody else. I'm ready for me not trading. Sim racing. That's like my hobby right now. Sim racing. I haven't raced all week though, cause I'm too lazy to learn the. I was too lazy to learn the track this week. I think it was Royal Atlanta. But yeah, sim racing and just chilling. Hey, this is re-breaking the lows here. Let's see. So it looks like you made a little lower high here. Let's see if you can get a pop through here. This is gonna reject here. If it re-breaks as high, then you can probably get a pop here. Let's see what's above that high. I think I'd rather wait for the rebreak of the highs, unless you break the highs and you pull back and you break the highs again. Then I'll take that. And that. And then you come back down. And then you re-break the highs. It won't be too bad. Yeah, I should just use more vol at 10. Sometimes I don't know what Trap talking about though. There's a lot of filler bars. No hands? Need more spaces when we jam. In God's country with the fam. Yeah. From an old Polish song? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool actually. No chart for me for on Friday? Why? What's wrong with Friday? It's Trappers Market Day? The markets are trapping you today. Friday's when they liquidate all the retail traders. Hey, Lifts. How are you, Eddie Lifts? 6 minutes here for a 1 hour closure.
Tell me, is you still up? It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just the drugs, and I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some room. Then again, I can be drunk. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 bitches sucking like bisons.
Leg candle. I think that's the first one, right, Pencil? That might be the first leg candle today. Unless you saw something else, but if this is a leg candle, then I wonder if you can get a pop down to fill it. This is 67 pips. So let's see. Let's remove this zone though. I don't think this zone matters too much anymore. Let's move it down towards, I think here matters most. Flip area. Dun, 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 dun. Why does this one not matter anymore? Because you already tapped it. So if you re-break it, there's a higher chance you can probably push down towards the next area, which is right here, no bottom wick zone. But I just move it down towards 82 because your nearest zone below there is going to be 82, like right here. Yeah. I think if you come up though, you come up and then come back down to rebreak, then we'll put it back there, because then below here, once you get enough structure, you can look for something below there to come down. But you need to come up for liquidity first, which is the break he says. So then I'll put that zone back. But as of right now, if you re-break this, it shows you have cleaner range to continue. When it comes to entries though, I don't think it mattered like originally anyways, because we weren't looking for entries there. It was more so of like a zone for a low to be tapped at. This is very weak. It's slow right now. News came out, didn't really do much. This range here is 90 pips, which is still good. But I wonder if 10 doesn't give you a pop here, because the 1 hour is gonna close bullish now. Like much stronger bullish. I guess you can say it's still closing respecting these ranges here. So if it's closing respecting these ranges, then is there a chance that the 1 hour opening starts off by coming down for a bottom wick first? And if not, what if you get a top wick first? Fill the wick, and then you flip bearish. You're still within this range here, from there to here. Right, this is a range. So this is gonna be like 330 pips of a range. So we can take advantage of some sells, but I do need to see a top wick first. If you can break the highs one more time at 23 and then reflip bearish, we'll start planning for sells as you make more structure. So basically, if this is the range here, let me just add a line here and then add a line here, and then let's remove all these drawings here. Let's go here. Basically, what you want to see is you want to see if price could pop up here, pop back down, break below, right? Then you have a zone here, so we'll add that zone back, wait for a lower high, and then the re-break of that low could be the sells. So potentially below, let's say like 91 down towards 80. Because you need volume, right? And you have volume. That this move will happen pretty quick. It shouldn't take too long to form. It's a new 1 hour opening. But I do want to see this top wick. Depends. Does every song sound Polish to you? Is it just me, or you guys feel like the NY session doesn't hit anymore like it used to? What's your take on that? Addy, what did you smoke, bro? What do you mean it's not hitting? This thing is moving hundreds and hundreds of pips during the NY session every day, and you're saying it's not hitting the same. It's moving more than it's ever moved before. Like, what? What are you talking about? You probably just missed the streams, bro, to be honest with you. Probably, that's why I probably doesn't hit the same. The border London Asian moving the ML looks similar. Could be part of the cycle. Quarter 4. It is quarter 4. Like, it should be slowing down here, but it's moving more than ever. More than ever. Jesus. Lord. We'll probably be here for another like 30 minutes, chat. Maybe 10:45 if there's more volume by 10:30, but I usually stay on until around 10:30, 45, 11 max though. Why don't you believe me? Nah, I just didn't know. Wicked Rasta. 30 weeks, 7.5%. Sheesh. Good night, Isaac. Have a good night, man. Blue Jays tonight. True, true. Chat, who you guys got? Blue Jays or Shohei Ohtani? What did you do? Your parlor? Hello? On chat, give me a second. I'm gonna use RR for a second.
Between a mix of bad schools with the fast food, bad hat tools and a bad mood. If you don't turn to a little Gotti, they gon' drain all the strength in your little body. They turn me into a little Gotti. Yeah. Now Wakanda, but Wakanda is kinda like what we bout to make. And who gon' make it? Conda. Who the squad Donda? Who the mom Donda? Who can see Donda? Get Don C. Who needs practice? I don't do rehearsals and I don't do commercials.
until I was low key. Shout out to supporters that wrote me. Eat food, work out, and then go sleep. You know I'm praying he carrying both feet. No, we got God with us. He look at me and see a God figure. And when I start vibing, I know that he with me, and I'ma always catch a hard shiver. I know it's demons in that dark liquor. We buy a bottle with a squad switch up. Everybody turn into a harsh. But my pocket's bigger and my heart richer. My mind smarter, my grind harder, and my car quicker. I met her in church. She pray for me. She my God sister. Yeah, I'm only trusting the people I keep close. They're selling they soul for a repo. Remember when I was broke wearing cheap coats? And I was diamonds and houses and C notes. I'm feeling marvelous. They let the monster loose. They call me a product of my environment. I tell them no, I'm what God produced. Defense good and them guards can shoot. I put them on you, it get hard to move. Tattoo on my face is the mark of truth. Gotta watch what you say when they market you. I already predicted this. Y'all only witnessed it. Look, got a couple old friends that I'm not really clicking with. I know they pray that we settle our differences. Pray that they lower all my sentences. I got some demons I'm not even dealing with. They ain't they feelings I'm not really feeling it. I know some members that get back their membership. You switched up, like how you not feeling me? Look, I act like I care, but I don't really care. Now I live in a new building with amenities. I got a new ceiling with a chimney. I got a few wanna finish me. I don't get too friendly with the enemy. You gotta move different when you in the industry. Ooh, yeah, you gotta move different when you in the industry. You gotta move different when you look. God bless me with amazing grace. She fell alone my day to day. I just want my problems to fade away.
We off the green. Look how we did. Green.
When you from the bottom and you working hard just to get to the top, then they gotta respect it. If you got a voice, then you gotta project it. If you got a wrong, then you gotta correct it. If you got a name, you gotta protect it. If you get me shocked, then you gotta elect her and live a new life. So I got a new plan and I gotta finesse with. Look, yeah, cause they want me to lose. They ain't part of the rules. I be trying so hard.
Take when you own. Take everything.
Jeez. Let's just say I grew my account to a little under 50K, bro. Deadass. A little under 50K. All I need is a good mentor to learn from. And, bro, you can deadass take this shit far as fuck. I'm proud of you, man. I'm very happy for you. Okay, yeah, Dub's in the chat for a nectar, bro. He's been grinding for a long time here. Like what, 3 years? Since 22, right? 3 years? It just takes one account. It just takes all the brain power you could possibly use over the years of blown accounts, putting all of that into one account. Maybe nectar. Yeah, Chad, it just takes like all the bad habits to just throw it out the window for one account, man. And then just do it for one account. You don't gotta like stop over trading and stop over leveraging forever. But stop for one account and see if you actually want to go back to that life. You won't. Once you put that aside for one account and focus on just like not over leveraging, not over trading, you're never gonna want to go back to that point again. Try it. Just do it for one account. You don't gotta do it forever, except that you might over leverage and over trade again. But do it for one account and see if you ever want to do that again. Because once you actually see some consistency, even for a little bit, you're never gonna want to go back. All right, so this thing's breaking up again. Pushing up here, tapping 26 zones, so this is good. This made some lows at, let me lock it in. This made some lows at 41.98, right? And then it spent some time in this range here. And then this is the first breakout. So it looks like it still wants to continue up bullish here, which is good. So I think earlier we said we wanted to see a tap into 25, right? So yes, this is a 25, because if you flip bearish here, then you can probably continue down. But if you continue to break 25, I would say next zones are like right here. I'll wait for price to tap that zone. So it needs to break this high, whatever it is, and then pull back to 24, 25, and I'll take the rebreak. So this could come in the next like 2 minutes, chat, for all I know. So yeah, let's get ready here. And then you have clean traffic till, let me just move this up. You have clean traffic till probably like 41, 45 minimum. You can probably pop past it, but I think your next zone is here, so just be aware of that. And then after that, you got like 41 to 69. Or 4174. All right. So let's see. Can we get a tap into like, nothing too crazy. I'll say like even 30, yeah, 31 is cool here. 31 and a pullback and then a rebreak at a high. Here's 20. All right, so tap 31. Can we get a pullback now towards, I'll say towards 24, 25? And then we'll take the rebreak at highs up. Is there anything else for it? No, it's not. And then if it doesn't do that, chat, we just keep moving it up. Obviously, like above 41.53, it's gonna be a little different. So as long as it doesn't like rip up towards 43 without printing a higher low, it should be good. I think above 43, you can look for wick entries. I think I said that earlier too. Like if it fills this range here up towards 42, 43, and then you get a retracement, let's say like 31 or something, you can look for a retracement as a wick entry. Maybe like 36 or something here. But it needs to tap 43 here. Yeah, and then I'll say 42. If that taps, then you pull back to like 40, 32. That's 100 pips. You can just take a wick entry at 32, 46. But very key how it comes up too. Like you don't want to see it pull back, right? If it's just continue to pop up like the way it's been doing, that's fine. Because the pullback could be the higher low to continue. Okay, rejecting 32. Let's see if we can come down towards 22 zone and hold that zone. Where it is tap. 26. A little more. No wick entries yet, chat. All right. You wanted to see a top 42. Still didn't break the. I don't think it broke the lower highs yet either. This one right here. Retap. 14 pips away. This is a pretty important level to hold too, this 22 zone. If it doesn't hold, then you're making your way back into the range. And then the 4 flips, right, and all of that. But if it can hold, then this is another higher low, right? This would be on top of this one, this one, this one, and this one, right? Nine minutes till 10:30 here.
Everybody getting their diamonds checked. Diamond test, diamond test. Everybody getting their diamonds checked. Diamond test, diamond test. Everybody getting their diamonds checked. Diamond test, diamond test. Everybody getting their diamonds checked. I got sleep to the pharmacy, that codeine's the answer. Only smoking woods, I heard them Belmonts give you cancer. Leaning up codeine, SUV, it smell like backwoods. Got me talking backwards, haters call me lucky bastard. Diamonds all on me.
Come on, gold. We tap 22. You came near earlier, like maybe 10 pips away. So if we break our low, I'm assuming it's gonna give you a little pop past it, which could be at 21. Right here.
throw shit like Brady. We them shoes they on deck, your life go up for auction. I'm locked in. I pack up me coffin. Shoot shit ain't so often. Catch her up at odd. My league talking boxing. My dick, your bitch, she jocking. My dick in my cousin. Some little bitch, she jocking.
What do you guys rate price today? Price action. 1 out of 10. I think I'll give it. I don't know. 6? Like, I don't think we came close to any ideals yet. Like, maybe this is the closest we've been, but still, like, you know, not even printing what we wanted there. I think 6 is fair. I wouldn't give it a 5 though, because it's pretty volatile still. You give it a 5.5? Damn. So what do you guys give it? A Kong pen. Hey guys, stop being a member. Cause I'm not live every day, you know? But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. On hunting now? Yeah. It's like a switch. It's like when you know there's nothing, you know there's nothing. But when there's something, you start hunting, right? But I'm looking at this and there's not much I can do. Cause I would like to see if it can come down towards 2020 or 22, which it did, but there's a lack of volume here. It's very slow on the way down. So I'm like, if it's slow on the way down, are we just making like structure in the way down, like some lower highs here? Right? So it's nothing that's like clean and steady yet. We got like maybe 25 minutes chat until we're gone. So we'll see if we can get something. I'm not gonna force it though, obviously. If there's nothing, there's nothing. But yeah, it's not bad. Like we came up. I kind of wish we came up to 42, and then first initial reaction for wick entries would have been right there. We can still take something above the break of 35s. It's just to see how this volume comes here. Sweat. There's. And then next zone here is 21. I think next zone is going to be a little lower than that. Around here. 16. It's still in the range at the end of the day, right? It's gold range. What up, Jordy? Let's see. Hmm. 1,000 pips. Could be interesting. I wonder if this is like actual low here. I think earlier we wanted to see it come down towards 82 zones, right? I don't know, man. This could be pretty interesting today. It's a little late, but it really depends on how much volume you have and how much it picks up.
It just seemed like you real angry.
There, yeah. Los, what's up, man? Or if you're looking for a longer chart, it can still be anything. Like for the sessions going up, but if you zoom out, it's in the range here. So we just need enough structure in a certain any direction, but there hasn't been enough structure for the buys yet. Hasn't been enough structure for the sells yet. We're still in this range after coming down. It can easily come back down at any given point. But if you have enough structure holding, then you can probably look for continuations up towards the top of the range, which is what we're also looking for as well. But you don't have anything too crazy here at the moment. You had this push up here. It made a low at 24, which was our minimum requirement for price. So it's coming back up, which is good. Let me see actually. What do you have here? 42, 60, 35 to 42, 70. If you come down first deeper bottom wick, it's gonna be, I think right here, 14 zones. Let's see. Pay attention to this high right here, Chad. This is a new 30-minute high. So if you come down towards like 14, instead of taking the rebreak of the highs, there is a possibility we can take the rebreak of the current highs from 29 up instead of the rebreak of 35 up. Okay. I do want to see this thing could flip bearish first, tap like 14 zones, and then we can look for potentially above 28 instead. And it's a 58 pip pop up to the retested highs, and your overall target area is like 130. So you have some range. I do want to see this create a bottom wick, preferably 14 by the looks of it. I don't know if we can also take the wick entries no more though. At after task 42 though. Yeah. Let's see. We got a bit of time left. Louis on. I'm at the go Gucci at the Gucci store. This motherfucker. My Yeezys on. Hank see. You give it a 5 out of 10, Reg. You caught position though, no? You still give it a 5 out of 10? You know what though? I respect it. We get a flip. Almost 100% gain on account. No, we already hit half 100% gain. We tapped 120% gain. With withdrawals though, so it's like, you know, 900. But yeah, 120. And we're gonna increase lots soon. Maybe today, we'll see. Well, not for this trade, for sure not, but we could hit 2K after this. Where's the highs here? 28? What's this? In the re-break. How long you think gold will reach up to highs again? I don't know. It could be next week. It really comes down to I don't think this week matters how it closes, unless it closes like well below 49. But I think as long as it holds like 40, 19, next week weekly count can easily come back up. It comes down to Monday and Tuesday how you open up. But I don't think we're far off from it. Like any given point, you just blast up. It's still bullish at the end of the day on the higher time frame. Check out like another like 8 minutes here, and then we'll see what happens after. I'm gonna call that a day at 45 though if you get nothing. Oh man. Oh, 1 minute leg candle. That's cool. That's cool. Use your strategy on CPI. I had to buy stuff at 485. Close positions. Sorry. Please come back live sessions and use your strategy on CPI. I put a buy stop at 48,560. Close positions at 49.2. You teach me these things. Asian the white cat. No, Aslan the white cat. Sorry. Can't read that. Oh, you buy stop, man. 48.5. That was the first break of the highs, right? Yeah, that's good. Bomb's dead. I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up. The thing is, I don't know if it's gonna pick up while we're on live, but I think we're gonna get a pop late day. Won't be here for it though. I need a pop now. What up, Barzel?
For the Alina, I don't wanna make no bitch daddy. I don't wanna make no bitch little brother happy. I don't sell dreams, I ain't in the working magic. No forgetting weird bitches lit, I keep matches. If you switch and you die, be happy. She don't wanna border like I told her I'm not a pappy. Them hoes don't lie me, I wanna fuck them anyway. I'm rich as hell, you think I care about your situation? I don't. Thus.
Hey, I got money, I got bitches that'll kill for me. I got hindsight.
Looks like it might be it, chat.
He could DIE. He gon' sell out of the concert with BIG. D23 a plastic pistol, blue TIP. Nigga leave one of these shots at the king. Can't be fuck with him, I'm glow gang, Driss gang home team. That my sneaky shit, she love me for the wrong thing. That my sneaky shit, I never.
See what you do. So you came down towards 18, and then you rejected 18. You came back up towards 41.30. Man, you couldn't come down a little more, gold, like 60 pips.
I pay the blow for days, niggas in a way. And I put it by the ocean. These niggas say I'm boasting. I did it by myself. A nigga wish he could've rolled it. Lot of cash tune. This shit way bigger than motion. Took that whole broom. She a witch and she know it. I bought another space just to drive it like it's stolen. I'm balancing relations.
15 closure in about a minute. Probably giving that a 5. See if it does anything. Not bad week though, chat. Let's say we call it a week. I think we'll be doing still like pretty good. 3.75%. Although we have potential for a monster week, but 3.75 is above average, I'll say. So 2 trades, 3.75. I'll take it for the week. That's around 80 pips. All right, 90 pips actually. 92 pips. What happened? No way, bro. No way. Really, bro? We're done anyways, probably. Oh, it's short for Reggie. All right, let me call you Reggie. I just said just Rag because that's your Zoom name. What song was it though? The Lucky One? Usually it's like a Drake song. Usually gets me. No, I'm not clicking that. I don't know what I know. I have a feeling I know what that is. Are we back? No. All right, I'm gonna play music in my ear then, because. All right. You guys don't hear music right now. It's just in my ear. Can't even vibe. Try to get some volume here, a little bit. Let's see. Could we get a flip into 14 and a rebreak of the highs at 31 to continue up towards 41, 42 here? So we got to move down 9 pips here, which is could be doable within a minute candle. And then after that, the rebreak of the highs on the 30, that could be continuations up. Obviously, ideally you want to see it happen before the 3-minute closure. So we'll see. There's potential here. It's moving a little bit more. It's not impossible. What did I say? 14, right? Yeah, so you can tap 14 zones. That'd be nice around there. And then the rebreak of the highs on 30. How long did it range here for? 10, 16 to 30 minutes. It's still respecting these highs as well here. So could still rip down to the 4 flip. 4 I think still doesn't have a bottom wick, right? Yeah, 4 doesn't have a bottom wick, could still flip. Still got, I think, 2 hours in the 4 candle. FAG and BOS, good entry now. I have no idea. I'm not really I have no idea what FAG and BOS is. I know there's a zone at 41.14. So if you tap that zone and then you come back up above on the 30 rebreak, there's something. Some volume here. You came down to top 14 here. So let's see if it rejects, or it can easily just continue down here towards the 4-hour flip. And this will be kind of crazy. Chat, either way though, I gotta go. Well, I don't trade after 11, right? But let's see. Kind of sucks that I move a little late here. I wouldn't take the 1-hour flip here. It could close with a leg candle in the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, pretty clean rip down. Let's see if it flips within 5 minutes and it rebreaks the highs. If it doesn't, then we'll attempt something. It's just 107 pips to go up. It requires a bit of volume here, but we wanted to see a tap, right? And then the pop up, and we got the tap. So now let's see, you can get the pop up on the rebreak of the highs at 32. Because now you have another higher low. Guess there's no trade there. Let's see. I don't think so though. Still got 120 pips to go. And then you got another lower high here. I don't think the day is done though. If your window is like till 12 or 1, I'm sure you can get some opportunities here. It was just a long break from like 9:30 till like 10, 11. And now it's like picking up again. Gambling bust suspects allegedly use X-ray tables hitting cameras to steal millions. X-ray tables. NBA Mafia linked gambling busts use a wide range of sophisticated technology to achieve victims of millions of dollars. Poker scheme. So what does that mean for gold? No, I don't play football, Benzo. Have a good weekend. Peace out, Reggie. Later, man. We're probably gonna call it in a minute here too. I don't think we're gonna move. Might be a chat. 1 hour close there. Close bullish, but we're still lacking volume here. I thought that move at the end of the 10 a.m. candle was going to be some type of continuation, or it's going to pick up and continue in volume, but it slowed down again for 11. So yeah, we're gonna call it a day. We tried today though. I think we came close, like maybe once, 2 ideas, but there was nothing really that formed. But yeah, nothing was like concrete today. But it's part of the day. I think that is 2 trades for the week, 3.75%, and then we'll move on to next week. Next week is pretty big. I think you have FOMC on Wednesdays, so that should be something. And then the week after that is gonna be NFP. So back to back, pretty big weeks. All right, chat. YouTube. Unfortunately, no trades today, but we were patient today, and we didn't really like bite on anything that we shouldn't have. I'll probably be live for NFP next on the first week of November 7th, I think. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good week, everybody. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Be patient. Don't force any setups. And trades will come to you. Peace out, everybody. Laters. Laters. Peace out. Peace out, Zoom.
You doing you, I think it's cool though, especially if you look better.
And you say Shy City, and you say Shy City. I'm down with chops in Philly. Nothing really, just to rock me free and Mac Millie. Listen, yeah. I drove to New York with $10 to my name, and brought back a couple platinum plaques on a plane, and brought back that soul shit to change the game. I had a little beef, I had to aim, the stainless steel. Got lyrics in my heart, I can't restrain, they real. I swear to God, I wish I had $1 bill for every time a nigga told me stick to the beats. I could've ate a cheesecake at least 6 times a week. Plus I'm killing these niggas on that lyrical shit. Mayonnaise color bins, I push miracle whip. Dawg, I'm killing these niggas on that lyrical shit. Mayonnaise color bins, I push miracle whip. Changing lanes. I'm changing lanes.
Hey, you don't love me like you say you did. The niggas who scream they don't like just got caught without it. If it's my time to go, make sure I die with some class. These niggas like these hoes sticking trackers up their ass. I see a bitch I had hanging around the store, I laugh. You catch a hoe with us, she bound to probably go out bad. You probably hear these hoes, I know these hoes make niggas mad. I can't go out my way, she'll find another, I can't bite the bait. 14-5 for a crate real quick, and says when do the face. I ain't beef when I rap, I got shit to do. If you see me in this 7, gonna do what you gon' do. I'm fucking on this bitch like I ain't fucked the whole year. My closet big as hell, I got so rich, she bring me tears. I look at all my peers like if I got it, then you got it. I look at both my parents like I'm grateful that y'all fuck. My daughter said to me, Daddy, I hate when you ain't up. I sleep all through the day like night, the demons keep me up. A bitch ain't work for $1, I try rack store and ducker. And turn his back on me by next Friday, he Chris Tucker. Solid nigga, got more strikes than shit sucker. I shoot at my ex-mother, if she going, I'ma fuck across me. Ain't no going back, stuck forever. I don't need you, that's just like I got amnesia. Never knew you, never seen you. Black shades, black limousine. Black gun, black magazine. Having fun with it, I'm a king. Die hard for the Alina. I don't wanna make no bitch daddy. I don't wanna make no bitch little brother happy. I don't sell dreams, I ain't in the working magic. No fucking weird bitches lit, I keep matches. If you switch and you die, be happy. She don't want a border like I told her I'm not a pappy. Them hoes online don't like me, I wanna fuck them anyway. I'm rich as hell, you think I care about your situation?
You chat.
I don't.
Peace out, man. Have a good week. Appreciate you coming by today.
Thus.
Until next time.
I got money, I got bitches that'll kill.